What more can you tell us about what the court said?
That's right. There have been convictions and stiff prison sentences, as you mentioned, for some of the former government members and also two activists who were on trial for that independence bid back in 2017. Oriol Junqueras, who was the former deputy president of Catalonia, he receives 13 years in prison and a 13-year ban from holding public office. Some of the other ministers, Raúl Romeva, who was the ex-foreign minister for Catalonia, he has been sentenced to 12 years imprisonment and 12 years ban from public office, along with two other ministers. The court has ruled that those ministers were not guilty of rebellion, which was the top charge facing Oriol Junqueras and those ministers. That could have carried a 25-year prison sentence, but the court says that the court finds that violence was proved to have been present, but it wasn't sufficient. It wasn't intended for the purpose of breaking the region away from the rest of Spain. Sedition involves using violence, but not necessarily intended. So the lesser charges, lesser prison sentences for those ministers. Some of the other defendants, such as Santiago Bila, have received a 10-month fine rather than they've been found guilty of disobedience. That means that they will not be going to prison. You'll remember that Santiago Bila was one of the ministers who actually resigned before that declaration of independence in the autumn of 2017. It looks as if that has brought him a much lighter sentence than the former deputy minister. Some of the ministers have also been found guilty of embezzling public money. That has stiffened their sentences. They have been found guilty of using that public money to finance the independence referendum, which of course was banned by the Constitutional Court.
Sarah, thank you so much for that. Sarah Morris, they're reporting for us from Madrid.